Well, we have arrived in Lafayette, Indiana. We are at a Walmart that says no parking, but there's so many trucks here. Let's hope nothing actually happens. So we've already walked the dogs. You can see Mackie's up on the windshield. Look at her. We're gonna walk down the street here to a Mexican restaurant, grab something to eat. I was looking at this Rusty Taco place, but the reviews on it aren't that great, so I'm not gonna take a chance. We'll walk a little further to possibly get better food. You said it's down this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, so today is Saturday. So we'll be here Sunday. We'll probably grab something from Walmart to cook it for tomorrow. But we got here kind of late. I don't know where all of our time went. I think this was only a 700-mile trip. And it feels like we've been driving for a few days. Let me switch this around. My hair's crazy, so I'm hoping they have a haircut in place around. Ended up booking a load today going to Baxley, Georgia? Blakely, Georgia, which is over kind of by Alabama. I'm not trying to go home, just a decent paying rate. It's hard to say anything's a good pay. Well, I mean, no, it's not. I mean, there are some good paying. Every blue moon, you'll find something that pays good. This is supposed to be like for pile drivers. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Pile drivers? I guess for like slamming in fence posts. But they're on like these tank tracks, so we got to bust out our ramps. I'm hoping I can just put one ramp and crawl them up the ramp. So anyways, that'll pick up like 70 miles from here and go down there. I'm not going home, but I think Alabama's doing really good right now. But if we do have to go home, like we got to keep walking that way?
Oh, it's right there.
Oh. I still haven't heard anything from the MRI. So if I do hear something from the MRI and it's something serious, then we could go home. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with that. Let me cross this road. We'll see you guys later. Well, good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you sleep?
I slept okay.
Yeah. Just gonna take the doggies on a little walk. See if we can find some breakfast to eat somewhere. It's Sunday. I think we slept till like 9:30. And I love days where I get to sleep in and I'm not pressured by an alarm clock. Oh, I don't normally end up sleeping in. Normally end up waking up pretty early. Come on, Mackie. Ooh, it's getting hot out here. So we went to that, do you remember what that place was called last night? Mimi's Diner or something? Is that what it was called?
Mimi's.
It was alright. I mean, my tacos were pretty good.
Yeah.
I got like 5 street tacos. They were almost $3 a piece.
Well, I said it was expensive, but like that Rusty Taco place has really, really bad reviews.
Yeah.
And I'd rather pay a little more for something good. Like my empanadas were really good. So.
The restaurant had like a weird smell to it though. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
And obviously it was a, what you call it, a Mexican restaurant or a Spanish restaurant?
It was Mexican.
Yeah. So they had a bunch of TVs up, but you couldn't understand what they were.
Yeah.
I mean, Lee didn't know what they were saying.
Had it on Telemundo.
Telemundo. Yeah. I mean, it was pretty good. Street tacos were pretty good.
They used to be an ice cream parlor.
Oh yeah.
Because it had it had like the case where you like look down at the barrels of ice cream.
Oh yeah.
And then it had like a cake display.
Oh, the O'Reilly's is right here. We can get a new belt for the.
Shit, we didn't bring the belt off.
I thought you wrote it down on your phone.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's right.
Well, we could see. All right. Anyways, we're gonna take these dogs for a walk, grab some foods. I think they got a haircut in place over here we might hit up today. I don't know. There's McDonald's, Domino's, Burger King. I thought there was a movie theater back there. Everybody's talking about that new Top Gun movie. I don't think there's a movie theater back there. It's a furniture store, I believe. Get out of here, gnats. Sunday night. Cooking up some steaks, huh, fat butts? On the old George Foreman. Man, this thing's paid for itself a few times, huh? Ooh, we got some juices coming off. Are you excited? Well, good morning. Oh my gosh, that sun is so bright. Oh, so we kind of got lost. I don't know if the camera's gonna show, but there's a main entrance up there and it says no trucks, and it doesn't really make it clear that you have to go like on some back roads to get to where the trucks need to go. It is what it is. We're here a little early anyways. It's 7:40. The guy said he'd be here at 8 to unload us. I'm really nervous about this next load because, like I said, we have to use our ramps. And, I mean, my back feels okay, but I don't know, like, obviously probably not okay to, like, lift a ramp. Lita's going to have to do the majority of everything. So, I don't know if I ever explained this to you guys, but, a while back, my brother did a load for ZMAC Transportation. And the guys on the forklift broke a plastic cap.
He needs you to come in too.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Bring your wallet.
I mean, technically it's the same, it's the right address, but...
Well, but that has a different number and everything on it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess because we're on a different
A whole
road.
different road.
Oh, alright, so they needed a copy of my driver's license so they could give me a visitor pass. Anyways, my brother did a load for ZMAC. Man, it's been over a month ago, huh? No, yeah, it's been like 2 months ago. And the guys loading it broke a plastic cap. And my brother made them write on the paperwork
600 feet, make a U-turn.
that they broke it during loading.
What'd you do through fast?
It's up here on the dash. Well, RTS goes to get paid from ZMAC, and ZMAC's like, oh no, we're showing that something got damaged. And we're like, yeah, it's on the paperwork that you guys broke it during loading. And ZMAC's like, we're gonna have to investigate this. And that was over a month ago. Right? It was probably a month ago, huh?
Yeah.
Well, RTS, it was an $8,500 load that my brother did. RTS back charged us the $8,500. Oh, okay. I see door one. Because they'd already paid us for the load, but since ZMAC isn't paying them, then they wanted their money back. And now we can't get ZMAC to answer emails or phone calls or anything. It's a complete shit show. So let me set this camera up. We'll get backed up to this door. Looks like they're gonna unload us inside. Alright, a little bit of confusion when we first got here. They said it wasn't supposed to be here. But now they're just gonna have us unload or unstrap it here. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right, a little bit of confusion there. They said that they weren't supposed to bring the crane pieces to this facility. So again, that's another load here recently that saying went to the wrong place. Not my fault. Not my fault. In fact, the guys that loaded us were here to unload us. They must, you know, they must have either flew or drove. They probably drove, obviously. All right, so we've got, does that say 2 hours? I thought we were closer than that.
That says 2 hours. Google says an hour and a half.
Where's this? There must be traffic or something. So I think it's only 60 miles a deadhead. And this is the second load in a row that they've dropped. You guys couldn't see it on camera, but they dropped a big beam over here. Ridiculous. I have my wallet in my pocket. All right. See you in a bit. Well, we have arrived. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys this before. This screen thing, I think my brother turned me on to this. It's in the baby section of Walmart. You can either suction cup it to your window or you can hook it to your window. This tells you if it's too hot inside your whatever. It's for a baby basically. And you can pull this down and then suction cup this to your window and it gives you a little bit of shade. And then to put it back up, there's a button up here on the side. But you get like 2 of them for 10 bucks. So made by SafeFit. Anyways, we're here. I guess Lita's looking to see where we gotta go. Those are what we're getting, those 2 PD10s. I thought we were getting 4 of them. Lita says we're getting 2 of them in a pallet, or 2 pallets, which I'm thinking are those pieces right next to it. So I don't know, I guess we'll have to see. They've got a loading dock that we can load at, so we shouldn't have to use our ramps here. Hopefully we won't have to use our ramps there. That would be fantastic.
Sit back up to those ramps over there.
Oh, the loading ramps that we've seen? Nice. I think he's grabbing that pallet for us right there. So I wonder what the best way is back over that way.
It's back over there. He wasn't really clear about it. Like usual.
Let me see how straight I am. See how straight we got to this thing. We got these containers up here in our way, so you can't really pull straight to this. I could have probably come down this road and made it a little bit easier, but I think we're gonna be okay with this. No, that's got a pretty big gap. Yeah, we got a big gap here. I'm gonna have to try this again. All right, so we're out here loading these things up, and it's pouring hydraulic fluid. So they got to look, and it's a busted hose. So they're gonna swap that out. We can go ahead and chain this down where it's at right now. Yeah. We are loaded down. I thought we were getting 4 of these. It's only 2. Those 2 in this pallet. These are about 15,000 pounds a piece. They replaced the hydraulic hose. Pretty simple to get to. It's just right under there. It was a quick repair. I was worried it was going to be like a hydraulic hose up in the machine. It was going to be like an all-day project. So, whew, I am ready to hit the road. Lead is just tightening up some stuff, and we'll be good to go, huh? Got some doggies in here. Old girl needs a bath. You got that extra bounce weight, you're able to tighten stuff better. Let me try it? Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah, we got her. We got her. We got her. Ooh, this strap's a little jacked too. Yeah, we're gonna have to throw that one away.
That other one is cut right through right there.
Evidently that was on one of those yellow beams that we didn't see. I'm so glad we didn't have to get the ramps out for this. I hope we don't have to get the ramps out for the next place. But if we do, I think this thing can crawl up and down that thing off of one ramp. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's straighten up, hit the road. We'll see you guys in a bit. We haven't ate yet, so I'm starving. You hungry? You'd figure with us being at Walmart, we'd have bought something for breakfast. Nope. Nope. Right. Like maybe he's spun out. And that sucks. Damn, he rolled his truck too. Alabama, baby. Just came into Alabama. Well, good morning. Hard to believe it's this bright outside at 5:30 in the morning now. Man, that's wild. I don't know where we made it to. Hansville? Yeah. So, we tried to find a load from Georgia on out without going home. Found 2 of them. Both of them ended up falling out. One ended up being overdimensional. The broker didn't know. The other one ended up, I don't know, it was kind of a shady deal. And I got on to Mason about it. So the broker told Mason that another person ended up bidding on it for more than what it was listed for, and asked Mason if he could do it for what it was listed for. And Mason's like, yeah, we could make that work. So Mason fills out the carrier packet and all, and we're waiting on the Raycon. Broker calls and says that it's been canceled. I'm like, well, that's karma for you, Mason, because don't ever take a load from somebody else for cheaper. I mean, that's just a shitty thing to do. And if I figure out what broker it is, I'll let you guys know, because that's not okay to do. Anyways, we're gonna go home for the day. After we drop this today, I think we've got maybe 4 more hours. I don't know, I have to check the GPS. We'll go home for the day. Today's actually my birthday. I'm 40 years old today. So we're gonna go home, and we've got the same load picking up from Valdosta going to the exact same place in Ohio again. That picks up tomorrow. So get to go home for the day for my birthday. I don't usually like taking my birthday off. I tried really hard not to take my birthday off, but I guess it is what it is. See, where are we at? Is this gonna tell us? I don't think so. Oh man, I slept so good last night. I did not get any sleep the night before, so I was dragging butt. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. Look at that. You know that AC's working good. Woo! So, I don't think I told you guys this. We went and weighed this. It was like 65,000 something. I can't remember. I'll put it up on the screen. Anyways, about a mile down the road from picking these things up, this tire over here started smoking. This front one right here. This was up here. And I guess it was just too much weight over top of one. Because see, they got all these weight ballasts and the engines on this side. And for whatever reason, this tire was rubbing on this metal. Like this airbag couldn't lift all of that weight that was over top of this. So we ended up having to unchain it on the side of the road and move it back and chain it back down. So it was smoking pretty good too. Luckily it didn't mess the tire up. I mean, it wore this groove down just a little bit more than the others, but I think it'll be all right. Just gonna knock out a pre-trip real fast. I don't know when we can leave again. I can't remember when we stopped. I want to say it was like 8 something.
It was 9. We were in bed.
It was 9?
9 o'clock when we were in bed.
Oh yeah,
I
so
went to sleep 9.
it was 8 something though when we stopped. I will never understand. This truck stop's been a complete nightmare with cars coming in the wrong way and going the wrong direction. Now you got that Mercedes parked in the truck area, so when this guy goes to leave, they're going to be in the way. They got all that car parking over there. When we were coming in, there was a car going out in a one direction, huh? Good morning, Mackies. All right, you guys ready to get going? Let's hit the road. Let's go home. She's a pistachio monster. She loves them, dude.
Delicious. So good.
Gotta give that Fat Butts one.
Yeah. This is for Fat Butts.
at this turn right here.
Yeah, looks like it. Probably need to turn the EPU on for the dogs while we get
Yeah,
this shit.
most definitely, because it is 1,000 degrees outside, it says. 1,000 degrees, I can't believe it.
Yeah, that.
This fest sucks.
I'm sorry.
Where's the good ones at? Buried? That's no big deal.
Well, I can grab it now. I just didn't want that dude waiting.
He kept pointing over there like, what? I don't know what that means. Oh man, I will be glad to get home and take a shower.
Here's a good bet.
Check that out, We the People.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Rocking in the USA. What'd you say? Oh, there's a better vest. This one feels like I got it out of a cereal box. It's so cheap.
Yeah. It's a crossing guard vest.
It's a cereal box vest. So bad. Oh, I already got two over there right now.
Yeah.
All right. So here we are to unload. They don't have a dock, so we'll be busting out the ramps. The guy said he's not crazy about my ramps. I don't know what other option you'd have. I mean, I've seen the big tail end sections that you can buy that kind of fold down like a big Tex, but they are way too steep when they're folded out. So, whew. Anyways, let me bust these straps off. Went to go grab a forklift, and we'll get these things unloaded and get home. I've heard from my chiropractor about the MRI. I'll explain everything in the truck when I got a little bit more time, but it's not good. So we'll see you guys in a bit. We are unloaded. It is so hot out there.
Feels good here though.
So I keep jacking up. When I record on my iPhone, if my headphones are on, it uses the mic on the headphones. which means if I'm standing out there recording with my phone, talking to you guys, and my headset's in here, can't hear anything. That's a bummer.
Yeah, you should just do it with your headset.
Ugh. I can't have my headset on with a hard hat on.
No.
Yeah. And there lies the problem. Oh, I thought it started. Come on. Oh, man. Alright, so we heard back. Today's my birthday. If you missed that earlier, I am 40 years old today. So, my chiropractor calls me today with my MRI results. And I didn't write it down, so I might be messing some stuff up. So he said I'm missing all my cartilage from L4, L5, L6, L7. There's a, what's that word? Nerve. Basically being ground in between the bones. So what he wants to do is give me an epidural with steroids right there on that nerve, because that, he said that nerve is swollen. They want to see if they can get that nerve down. He said surgery isn't even on his mind right now, but it's not off the table. He wants to try to do everything before we do surgery, which I agree with. The issue I have, and I don't know if I've talked about this with chiropractors, is like I paid, I don't know what it was, $165 to be x-rayed and then cracked. And the first time we go there, he cracks me and then x-rays me. And to me, that's crazy and that seems dangerous. Like, why wouldn't you x-ray the patient, look to make sure that there's nothing wrong, and then proceed to crack? You got more waters in the freezer?
I could only fit two.
Let's fill that bad boy up. So, basically this whole time, he's been cracking my back. Hasn't really done anything. It's not going to help me to crack my back. Now my neck might be a different story.
Here.
Like, I don't know how much I've talked about my neck, but my neck has been killing me as well. But my neck feels like my muscles are like super tense, and it hurts. Like I can feel them tightening up in my neck when I turn my neck. I know, 40 years old, and I'm falling apart. So.
Look at that guy out there.
Out where?
Wearing long sleeves, a black hard hat.
I mean, honestly, sometimes it's better off to wear long sleeves
that dude,
than it is to get fucking sunburnt.
That dude in the fucking cart is dying.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so hot out here. So, okay, Garmin. Valdosta, Georgia.
Do you think we were going really fast on that dirt road?
No. I went pretty slow. Why?
Because maybe we leave the hose and the air conditioner on until we get on that.
We have the APU running right now because it's so hot. This AC can't keep up. I mean, it feels like when you put your hand up to the vent, it feels nice and cool, but it's just not moving enough coolness. Like all the hot air in here just completely zaps it out. So, we go home, have some birthday cake. Not really. Not a big cake eater. I like ice cream more, huh?
You like ice cream cake?
Ice cream cake? I don't know, you know?
It's okay.
It's alright. Take a shower, get a good night's rest, and see you guys in the morning. We're going back to Ohio. Well, we are back in the truck.
It's moving.
The train's moving?
Yeah.
So, the Raycon said to go pick up this pipe that we have picking up in Valdosta going to back to Plain City, Ohio. Raycon said to be here between 3 and 6 o'clock today. Well, we wanted to see if we could load earlier. So we called the place, or Lena calls the place, People are like, we close at 4. So Lita's like, can we come now? She's like, well, if you come now, if we don't have you loaded by, what'd you say, 11:50?
Yep.
11:50, then you're gonna have to wait until like 1:30 because they got some meeting. Like, shoot, we can hit that. We should be able to be there at 10:30. It's 11:10. We've been sitting at a train for 45 minutes. There's a train. It's like a train track on the way to this place that is always just completely jacked. I wasn't even thinking there'd be a train here. What gets me is like these train companies shouldn't be able to block roads like this. It's basically impeding traffic. It would be like if I parked my semi crooked in the middle of the road and stopped both lanes of traffic while I unloaded something. But all of a sudden a train company can do it. People are gonna be like, oh, Robert's complaining. I just think it's ridiculous. Like, if your train's so long where you're loading or unloading that it blocks main roads, I don't know. This train is just always a pain in the butt. It's always an issue. I mean, look at all these people sitting here waiting. People were complaining on the CB. They're like, we've already been here. I mean, that was when we pulled up. They're like, we've already been here for 15 minutes. So, oh, anyways, Lita went and got us some Lita went and got us some Austins for my birthday last night. That was good. She got me a new pillow for my birthday because I'm old and my neck is jacked up. Mason bought me something. He ordered it over a month ago, but it hasn't come in yet, so not sure what's going on with that. Sounds like a pretty good excuse, huh?
No, he showed me it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh. Yep. So this is going to completely screw us on our load because today's Wednesday. Since they can't load us, they're not going to be able to load us by 11:50. There's no way they're going to load us that fast.
I don't know.
That's going to put us probably getting loaded at like 3 o'clock, and it's 800 miles, which means we're going to have a day and a half driving on this load, which would put us probably dropping Friday morning. We're going to be dropping this Friday morning.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I was supposed to know there's a fucking train blocking shit.
You should have known this.
Of course I should have.
You should have called the train tracks ahead of time. Someone said in the comments, if we would trip plan better, we would never have problems finding a parking spot.
They obviously don't drive anymore.
They obviously don't drive a truck. Or they're just one of those company truck drivers that drive 6 hours a day. That aren't worried about running out your clock.
Don't drive anymore.
If the government's going to give me 11 hours to drive, I'm going to drive for 11 hours. I'm not going to be like, well, I've been driving for 8 hours. I might as well stop so I can pull over and park in a truck stop and play video games in the truck stop. No, I'm driving 11 hours. I'm going to park where I can park, and I'm going to start driving again.
The little truck stops are full at 3 and 4 o'clock.
Man, the big truck stops are
the big truck stops are full at 6 and 7. There's no parking. You're gonna tell me that
the big ones are full before that.
Some of the, like the really big ones aren't, but you're gonna tell me that us and all the other people that are parked all along the highway ramps are bad trip planners?
Yeah. At some point, if everybody stopped at 3 o'clock, somebody's going to run out of parking.
There's not enough
So then
parking.
you're going to have people stopping at 12 o'clock, and then the 3 o'clock people are going to have trouble. There just isn't enough parking.
Oh my God.
Is it moving? Oh, the things are going up. Oh, yeah.
11-11.
11-11. All right. See you guys there. Well, this has been an absolute nightmare. An absolute nightmare. They did not load us the same way they did last time. Before we had some boxes here, so that's really not that big of a deal. It's this right here. They had these smaller pipes on this other side sticking out about 2 to 4 inches, and they thought that would be okay. I'm like, no guys, I can't stick over any at all. So they end up flipping them up sideways like this. These were laid down flat, but the problem is there's nothing for these pipes to pull up against. So we had to do a little lasso trick here, lasso it over the top bundle and pull it back that way. That way that 4-inch strap's trying to pull that way, and the 2-inch strap is preventing it from being pulled over the other way. That's their truck that was broke down. I guess they got it going now. So yeah, this has been an absolute nightmare. So they think this is going to be here there tomorrow. It's going on 112. It's an 800-mile trip. If I drive, let's say I drive all 11 hours straight, that would put me there at 12 would be 1 in the morning. That'd put me at 2 o'clock, meaning I couldn't start till 12. And then I would still have, technically, if I did 700 miles, I would still have 100 miles. I just don't see it happening. It's not going to happen. Anyways, we're going to finish tying this up. We're going to have to keep a real good look at this. Make sure nothing's going funky. And they went to their safety meeting. That's why I couldn't have them come out here and fix any of this, because they have been in their meeting for over 2 hours. So, see, I got you. Here, I'll get you. All the doggies. Good morning. I believe we just made it into Kentucky. At a rest area here. Whew, I think we have 4.5 hours left or something like that. We drove till a little after 12, so we can't start till a little after 10. I tried to do my split the clock thing. I don't know how it works, man. I put myself in sleeper berth. It's been over 8 hours. I was hoping I'd get some type of time back. I don't know. I've tried to watch YouTube videos on it. I don't understand. I just don't get it. So we're just going to probably barely make that drop, if we even make it, to be completely honest. So we haven't even looked for another load yet. We should probably just, Chris sent me a load that said they load till 6.
Yeah.
He's trying to get us home because my brother's going to Miami, because he's trying to get to the house to take the weekend off. Oh no, I got her. She's fine. I know. But it's like we just left the house. I mean, I don't mind going home. I wish we could make a little bit more money leaving the house. Stop, Mackie. And I would probably go home more. I don't know. We should probably just start going home more.
What?
We should probably just start going home more. I mean, it's... Hey, that doggy don't want to see you. Come on, go potties. I don't know. It's so hot out. Our air conditioner, not the house AC. I mean, that house AC, that split AC is no joke. That thing will cool that truck off. But the truck AC is struggling during the day. Struggling.
It's okay, Fat Butts.
So it's almost like we need to run the APU with the split AC going down the road.
I mean, you notice the difference immediately.
Oh, it's so nice. Oh, anyways, we just woke up. Gotta walk these doggies. I gotta look at the clock. Maybe there's something nearby we can PC to and get some breakfast.
Yeah.
Mackie, she is freaking out. Look at her. She's like, I want to play with doggies. It's okay, babies. It's okay. All right, we'll see you guys later. That's some mighty dear. All right, so Lita's found a huddle house down the road. We're gonna pop this bad boy in PC, go get us some breakfast. I slept so good last night. I have like 4 pillows up there now. And So usually what we do is when we're kind of parked kind of crooked here, sideways off the road. So that split AC comes with one hose that you can hook up to either side, and usually we hook it up to usually we hook it up to the passenger side, because usually we're leaning on the passenger side, because like when you pull off on an off ramp or an on ramp or whatever, we're usually leaning this way. But I've got two hoses hooked up now, so we can lean either way, and that water will drain. I know somebody mentioned buying a pump kit for that thing, and I looked into them, but that tray where that water collects isn't very big, and all the pumps that I could find are supposed to like submerge down inside the pan, which would work like good for our home AC. That usually the AC sits in the attic, and then there's a pan underneath the AC, and usually people will put like bilge pumps in there just in case the AC starts leaking. It'll start pumping it out of that pan. I don't think it'll work for that, so we're just gonna have to double hose it. And what I'll do is eventually just like maybe tee those together and then run them back out again. Oh, I think my brother's considering a split AC. He's been running one of those house ACs like I do.
Did.
Or like I did, yeah. But those things only put out like 5,000 BTUs, and they take up a lot of room in your truck. I know Cash is King finally swapped over and got a generator and a house AC, so that's good to see that people are finally learning from South Georgia hot shot. Nah, I can't really take credit for it, can I?
I don't know. We've seen a couple trucks with it.
Yeah. They probably, you guys got the idea from me. Let's be honest. You probably got the idea from me.
We saw a hot shot with an AC on the back.
Oh yeah, with a window AC, like at the back window, like we used to do. Yeah, he had to have gotten that from us.
Yeah.
I am the originator of that. So, I don't know, man. You got to do what you got to do to stay cool in these trucks. Even if you have to swap out your AC once a month. It is what it is, man. It's too hot out here to live uncomfortable. Oh, I'm ready for some food.
Holy shit.
My brake wasn't set. I pushed the wrong brake in.
That scared the shit out of me.
It scared the shit out of me. You know, like when you pull up to like a gas pump or like a stop sign or a red light, and the car in front of you starts creeping a little bit,
Yeah.
and you think you're rolling backwards?
Yeah.
I thought that truck was pulling out.
No, that was us.
Yeah, that was definitely us.
Jeez.
It must have only set the trailer brake last night, not the truck brake. Because I only pushed the trailer brake in. You guys didn't see that, did you? Oh my goodness. All right. Anyways, I'm hungry. Let's go get some Huddle House. All right. Move down the road. Looks like this Pilot is a complete shit show. So, kind of parked along the side here where it looks like other trucks are parked. Hopefully they don't have to get into this gate that we're blocking. Hopefully this guy's gone by the time we leave, or else I'm gonna have to drive through this giant hole. Where'd she go? I was looking for her. I'll punch you in the face, woman. I was looking for you. Yeah. All right, let's go get some coffee. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, little turtle?
Oh no. Hey man, you're gonna fucking melt out here.
Go back in the water down there. Where's the water all dried up? You ain't crossing that road, are you? My gosh, it's hot out here.
Go on.
Oh, that is a snapping turtle. Look at his tail.
I knew it was.
Yep.
It's a little baby one. Hey, go on.
Push it. Push it real good. Near, 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 near. Whee! And there he goes.
Yeah. Good thing I didn't try and pick it up.
You know, I could tell it was a boy, not a girl.
Well, how?
Because it wasn't in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Turtles don't have kitchens.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Oh. So, Huddle House is completely slammed right now. And I just looked at the clock. And, let me see, when did we go?
I have to walk back to the truck. I don't have his number.
You don't have what?
I don't have his number. It's not on the recon.
Oh, I mean, we don't have to call him right this second, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
See it when they drop.
Got to figure out when my time will restart. I swear, sometimes this thing's such a pain in the butt to figure out. Let's see, off duty. Alright, so we are here getting unloaded. We didn't think we were going to get unloaded today, but we showed up and they're going to go ahead and unload us. I don't know if he usually stays later, but he's staying late. It's only like 3:30 right now, so it's not super late. But I think they said they stop. The broker said they stop unloading at 12, but we called and the guy said that they stop unloading at 2:30, huh? So we got that on camera. You may get that? All right. So we didn't look for a load to pick up today. We've got one picking up tomorrow that goes to Olathe, Kansas. It's supposed to be some metal beams or something. We're gonna need our load levelers for that.
Do we have to carve it?
No. All right, let me go help them.